All right, so someone asked me to do a brief video of build progress so far with this 1.2 meter DLG I'm building right now. Probably about between halfway and 2/3 done with it. So here's the previous model. It's a 1 meter with a golf shaft sized boom. Golf shaft was the mandrel, etc. It's been chronicled before. This one is 1.2 meter. The new boom is pulled on a ski pole as a mandrel, which works excellently. Same as when I did the golf shafts. Unlike a wrapped boom, I use braided carbon sleeve. Makes very nice finish. It does have a entire layer of uni underneath that for hoop strength. Everything else, so it seems plenty strong. I think if I remember correctly, it's about 18 grams, which for this size and length is pretty decent. I've already made the tail feathers. It's probably some of the best ones I've ever made here. They're thinner and lighter than before. I've acquired a new vacuum pump in that box there that's much stronger and more consistent. So I'm getting a much cleaner and better part than I was getting before using the Food Saver, which was hit or miss a little bit. That's probably hit about 70% of the time and miss about 30% of the time. But I'm really confident in this now. So this one, as you can see, has hard points in it as well, which will match up with the pylon I molded as well, using the same ski pole and some sacrificial balsa pylon with some heat shrink over it, and then pulled some more of the same sock over that, and it turned out and made a really nice pylon here. So of course these are one-off as I'm doing it. I don't have a mold I've made, so I'd have to fabricate the next one, but it was really easy, and it only took a few minutes, actually, probably about 30 minutes total to mold the whole thing. And this is really light. I'm going to put some nylon nuts and bolts in that I have, so it'll be nice and light. And let's see, and the wings. So we're getting close to bagging these soon. I've finished the cores. Again, these are 1.2 meter. So I'm hoping here that kind of get the best of both worlds. The 1 meter ships are fun because they're really maneuverable. They can thermal really well, but you sacrifice some of that, of course, with a shorter span. And then 1.5 meter ships are obviously optimal, but they're not quite as aerobatic. They're not quite as maneuverable. They're not meant to be to an extent. So I'm hoping this will kind of split the difference. And two, most cars are about 4 feet wide, and these 1.2 meter ship is the largest they can probably fit across a car without having to take the wing off. So that's really nice portability wise. They'll go right in the back of my 4Runner if I decide to take them any place. And now I have to take the thing apart. So it's a 4-part core, as you can see. I'm still doing the AGO3, which I just really like, so I don't need shucks for that, and it performs well. I've still got some finishing to do. The trailing edge is still a little chunky. I've got to take that down all the way right before I get ready to bag this. This has shear webs in it. As before, weblet top and bottom. It's not quite full thick. It's not full thickness. It's 3 millimeter by 0.1 millimeter pre-cured carbon strips. They're very thin, but they sit flush with the top and bottom surface, and they will form a T-box spar with the spar ribbons. Something I added this time is another weblet in the aileron there. Just because of the extra span, I figured it couldn't hurt. It doesn't add but a couple of extra grams to the cores. I thought it would be worth it with the extra span here. I'm actually underneath this parchment paper. I'm trying to keep any dust off of this I can in my garage here. I've already painted up these Mylars as well, so we're getting close to ready to bag these things in the next couple of days. I've got some parts to cut out and a little bit more finish sanding to do and wash the cores, but then I'm gonna get ready to bag one. I'm hoping to bag one wing by the end of the week, and the second wing over the weekend. But the Mylars are painted up, just rattle can. I just use regular Rust-Oleum there. Seems to work well. The Finish Care mold release wax, I guess, is the real key. That stuff's awesome. I've got there's 3 coats of Finish Care wax on that first, and then a misted 2 misted coats of paint for each color there. So I was going for like an old school Toyota theme color wise. I really like Toyotas and those colors. So we'll see how it turns out. But that's where we are so far. After this, after I get the wings bagged, of course, we move on to joining them. I've got to create the nose plank for the boom there that will extend into the boom about this far to go under the wing. And that will tie into the 2 wing mount posts that will come up through the boom into the wing hard points that I'll create when I join the wing halves. And then I'll have to make a cone and pseudopod like I did for this one. Same idea. Patterned after how the original stipe was done is what we're going for here. It seems to work really well. But anyway, so that's where we are now. I will chronicle some more later. And of course, hopefully in the next, I don't want to speculate too much. Hopefully next month or 2, I'll be flying this thing. But anyway, you guys have a good night, and I will keep chugging on this thing.